What's up, Dan boy? Happy birthday. I hope you've had a great day, bud. And I just wanted to say thanks for being such a solid mate through the years. From first year when we actually were playing cricket all the time and ending up in boogies, to now when we just talk nonsense on campus and go on extravagant wine trips that end in complete disaster, as you would know. I just want to say shot for the great times, boy, and I'm keen to celebrate with you soon. Happy birthday. Much love, brother.
When I think about Daniel today, I think about such a chilled, confident guy. Nothing fusses him much. Very laid back. If things go wrong, he makes a plan. He's very creative in making plans, but he's basically very chilled. This was not always the case. He started off that way. He was born absolutely perfect, not a blemish on him. The most beautiful baby I've ever seen. He slept when he needed to sleep. He burped when he needed to burp. Unlike my children, all three of them, who vomited over every single carpet. But Daniel, no, he was laid back and perfect until he became a toddler. I remember our holiday in Beverly Hills. I remember Jessie and Daniel squashing muffins into the floor. But mostly I remember the worry about what apparatus to take to the beach that wouldn't upset Daniel. If we had a red bucket and a yellow bucket, whichever bucket Jessie wanted, Daniel had to have. Then it was the same with the spade. But we worked out very quickly how to have a peaceful holiday. We took no buckets, no spades, and went to the beach with nothing. And that was the way we managed to have a very peaceful holiday in Umhlanga. Who would have thought that that very, very sensitive and strong-willed kid would end up being the laid-back and carefree Daniel that we know?
Happy birthday, Dan boy. Just wishing you good 21st. Thanks for all the memories from Daisies and just general banter with the Rondebosch rolls and everything. So I hope you have a good one.
Yeah, how's it, Dan? Thanks for the great times. Last night was especially a good razzle. Sarah's parents' 21st. Yeah, dude, it's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you since your hop fencing days at Rocking the Daisies last year to the brilliant outings on the cricket field. It's great to know you, mate. Happy 21st. Much love.
Asked to tell some Daniel anecdotes, and we spent the last half an hour deciding which ones to tell. We didn't want to keep him here for an hour and a half, so we'll just give you a bit of a taste. So Dan first came to Cape Town, and that's where he really started getting to know our family and us getting to know him. And the inauguration was when my sister was here from London, and she decided to do a little ceremony, a bat mitzvah, siddur ceremony for her daughter, and everything in our family is about plays and all sorts of things. And so the children were involved, and as Daniel came for Shabbat that evening, he was given a part in the play of the camel.
So then Daniel, we tried to domesticate him, which was a really tough job. And one morning he was spending the evening with us, and in the morning I thought he looked like he needed something to eat, so I said, "You know how to make an omelette?" "Sure," he says. Takes an egg. "Dan, what's inside this?" He cracks it onto the counter and watches as the egg slides off onto the floor. Subsequently, I think he's learned that when you crack an egg, it's got to go into the pan.
Since then, he's come to us on numerous occasions, and he's also brought a few friends over. And the one time, I think it was Kim, I came for a braai with Travis. Anyway, and we're sitting at the table, and Dan decides to tell us this cool new revelation he's come up with, and he says, "From now on, you can all call me Dabiel," and proceeds to dab at the table.
We were the summer's eve, and we were sitting on his bed, and Daniel goes, "Guys, I went to gym today, and guess what? My locker number was 007, and that was the end of his story. It was one of the worst stories.
What's yours?
Daniel, got a call that Daniel was in the hospital. This is April Fool's Day. We got a call Daniel's in the hospital because he ate a very hot boerewors. and it burned his esophagus. And we were all thought it was April Fool's. Thank you for telling the story.
Sorry, Dad.
But it was actually true.
Hope you've recovered since then, Dan. Last one was when he brought his washing over, when he just come to Cape Town. And so we decided that, of course, we'll help him do his washing, but we needed to show him how to do it, so we didn't
No,
have
hang
to
on a
just
second. He was very upset when he got into the car after picking up from Res. And he couldn't understand why the washing had come out of the dryer and it wasn't folded.
Or iron. Yeah, is that
He was distraught. It was treats.
mortified.
On my birthday this year, Dan wrote me the best card. All that it said was, I hope your birthday was better than my stories. Love, Dan.
Hello there. Cue the lights, please. Mr. Daniel Voice. Oh yeah, so I knew I'd forget what I wanted to say, so I decided to write my speech down on a piece of paper. Happiest of birthdays on this oh so special day of yours. You have indeed grown up into such a delightful and mature young man. It has been an absolute honor and a privilege getting to know you over the years, and I know that our friendship will continue to grow. Vasi, I love how you are always chasing that positive alpha. Hee hee. Your aspirations of becoming a multi-millionaire investor shall soon come true if you keep that drive and that passion. I have all the faith in you. I hope that this video at least gave you a bit of a chuckle that looks a little something like this. And now that I have made a fool out of myself, I think it's time I say my goodbyes. Goodbye, Mr. Daniel Vaz. Enjoy the rest of your day and continue to be the person that you are. Much love and kisses sent your way. Mwah!
Happy birthday, Ragamuffin.
Happy 21st, Dan. Oh wow. Okay, so I went outside because you're in your room, but now it's echoing and this is quite awkward. Love you lots though, and always will. Happy 21st.
How's the Vice? Happy birthday. I just want to say how it's been so cool getting to know you over the past few years and sharing some really cool memories and having some great stories. One of my favorite stories that I haven't told a lot is the time that me, you and Marco went to the Kruger and how he taught you just how to drive from scratch, and it was kind of a stressful but really fun experience to do. And then how we were able to turn that around. So when we actually did have a car accident, even though I was driving, it was really fun blaming you and just seeing your reaction. But yeah, I mean, you've grown to become a really good driver now. So yeah, we're all really proud of that. But yeah, I mean, that's just one of the many stories that that I have, and hopefully we can have a lot more in the future.
Hey Cousin D, happy birthday! It's the big 21st. I know this one might have felt like quite a long wait for you, especially because in the recent past you kind of struggled to get to 21 in our table tennis matches. But anyway, yeah, Dan, you're my Game of Thrones viewing partner. You tag me in the best economics memes. You're the best cook, and you make the worst tea. You're always there to offer me a free ride when I need it. You're the Ifris King, you're the finance god, and most importantly, you're the only one who I know who has ever been hospitalized from eating a burning boerewors roll. Dan, happy birthday. Thank you so much for always being there to help me with my investment gains. and I look forward to many more great times together.
Biggest memories with Daniel are in grade 9 when we went to a camp together in Hermanus. And for this camp, we'd take down a big metal trunk with us that we'd hold all our luggage in for 3 weeks. And everything we ever wanted was in that trunk. So if you lost that, it was quite a big deal. And when we got to camp, me and Daniel decided to have a prank war with each other. And for about 5 days, back and forth, we were pranking each other, no rules. At some point, he stood on top of the cafeteria and he dumped some stale milk on me when I walked past. And another day, I did something to him and I ran away and he ran into a tree and cut his leg open. We were a bit savage to each other at that time. But on this particular day, I decided to do something with his luggage. And me and about 5 guys got together and we lifted this 100-kilo metal trunk into a tree that was about 2 meters above where his trunk typically sat. And he got back from the beach and he started pacing up and down trying to find his luggage because he needed to change, and searched for about 15 minutes and he just couldn't find it. And eventually we pointed it out to him that it was just 2 meters above where it typically was and he just couldn't see it. I'm sure there'll be some pictures of it after the video. But it's just a typical example of Daniel Weiss being Daniel Weiss. So yeah, dude, have a happy birthday. Hope to see you soon and have many more memories. Cheers.